Hello, hello, welcome back to the coffee station. Now, what have we... This next one seems strong, but exhibits no other notable traits. How dull. 2 challenges, this 4th opponent, but I can find the patterns... But if I can find the patterns hidden in the chaos, the knowledge and reason will prevail. For even the most random actions are products of an underlying logic. One has but to isolate the behavioral triggers. Blech, tastes like salt water. Why would... Gonna just take a closer look at that card. Alpha Group shows signs of recovering from recent trauma, initiating action to maintain desirable stress levels. Yep. I had to go back to the end room to show that off, because, well, that was the end of that quest. I missed a cliffhanger by what, like 45 seconds? I'll never be H.C. Bailey. But it's okay, because at least I got to show it to you. Nero's been compromised. Ooh. You'd think if he was going to stay behind alone, he would have at least, you know, like, I don't know, kept his gunblade on hand. He's not quite as defenseless as any of the other Ironworks members. Won't let you pass. Back are you? We should return to the task at hand. Everything all right, Nero? You look a bit green around the gills. The kettle was full of salt water, not the best stuff to brew coffee with, it turns out. Of course not. That would involve you filling it. The water came from Alpha, created by one of those cards of his. It was very thoughtful of him to make the effort, but next time I'd prefer a beverage that didn't leave me feeling ill. In any case, you can handle support for this 3rd battle on your own. I want to begin preparations for the 4th. Fair enough. Right, Clyde, your next foe is known simply as the Guardian. Unlike that ordeal with Shardar Nook, this battle promises to be relatively straightforward. Courage and steel should be enough to win you the day. Just leave me be. I'm having enough trouble concentrating as it is. Wonder what Omega did to him. Well, he's not letting on about it either. The file I found on the Guardian says it was a weapon employed in the defense of an empire's capital city. That should give you some idea of the extent of its capabilities. Where? Where? I can't even can't do like an accurate. Like to me, it doesn't sound like they say "que," right? And it doesn't sound like "wark" either. It's like a. I don't even know. I don't even know how to describe it. Okay, let's see. This would be a normal mode raid roulette for. Okay, healer. I can heal this. No issue. While we wait on the queue, though, let's go continue on with the main story quest. Still haven't figured out what to do to make my mic occasionally stop having the scratchy noise that happens occasionally when I talk. I really have no idea. Speak with Hian at the Kian camp. Okay, well, that doesn't seem too hard. Teleport fees always feel so steep to me. They do add up over time. I mean, think about it. If you teleported just 5 times a day for convenience, and all of your locations were really, really far away, even if you had the, you know, teleport fee reduction, that's still like 700, you know, things a day, or what, you know, or, well, 700, and then you teleported 5 times, so, you know, 3,500 gil a day. That's what this side quest is all about. Pretty sure it's the Enclave restoration, which is a pretty nifty little like slice of life side quest series that takes place over a few weeks because it's a weekly turn-in thing. It's like, stop bowing. You're making me feel like I'm important. Oh, you want me to go get the DOMAN stack? I guess that makes sense. Yeah, maybe I should have taken the queue. Glad you'd be honored, but you're making me miss my queue here. Oh, well, it wouldn't be the first time. I should have just accepted the queue. Well, now I kind of want to go do that instead of, sweltering on. I think there's several quests you have to do in Mordona to get the Domans to actually go back. Because there's like a whole little side quest with like the Doman children that you played hide and seek with way earlier in the game. There's like another hide and seek match here in Revenant's Toll, and like quests with them wanting to be adventurers and shit. I wonder what would happen if you finished all the way up to the current main storyline without telling the Domans to go home. You bet your sweet ass they are. I just have so many friends, and yours he was good to us and shit. Of course, right? Available for consultations, huh? Assisting them will take several minutes, huh? You may wish to cancel any pending duties, huh? Screw you, salesman. I do what I want. Something for his health, huh? Anything for his back. His back's always giving out. Isn't back kind of a weird word? You ever just get that feeling like you look at a certain word and you think about it for a second, and you're like, why is that called that? And then you think to yourself, wait, that actually is a really strange word. Raven-haired beauty, huh? Oh god, Lord knows I don't remember her name. But it would be the one that deals with primal arms and whatnot, so it would have to be the first one. Not even really a customer for the house. We supply them with more tombstones than any other adventurer. We're basically their supplier. Like, they just give us, you know, a little bit of armor here and there. This girl asks us about carbuncles for some reason. I think it was an emerald carbuncle, but it was named topaz. Uh-oh. Have I shot myself in the foot? I think I've shot myself in the foot. I should have taken the cue! Just stay in touch. Just stay in touch. Yep. That's all good. That's all good, buddy. Ah, thank God, someone else withdrew. Let's just take it. Let's just take it. Phew. TV screens, huh? Hello, Final Fantasy VI reference? You're the fourth to last boss in Final Fantasy VI. Magitech Ray. Feels like being at home. Fighting a giant machine that uses Magitech. It's tank busters named after baking soda. Sure. I think with Gadaluma it's going to do a knockback. I don't really remember though. Yeah. Yeah, it did. Fight range. I'm not gonna lie, using Earthly Sword is kind of a bitch. That's unfortunate. Works for me. Phantom trains, possessed pictures, and now this Magitech-like machine. Assuming it was real, the realm of the Sigmascape is based on what must have been highly advanced in both the arcane and the mechanical arts. It is truly a pity we cannot identify the test world's origin. Imagine how much we might have learned from such a civilization had we encountered it under different circumstances. But now is not the time for such idle thoughts. The next battle will be the last for this world, and Nero should have a strategy to show us by now. Test World of Ruin, huh? Novel experience of fighting an actual person. His name is Kefka, and he's a jester. According to the data, his preferred mode of fooling didn't just bring the house down, but the whole world. Apparently, he found comedy in the tragedies of others and condemned countless thousands to death for his own amusement. That a jester should bring such misery. 'Tis almost amusing. Nevertheless, we must treat this villain with all seriousness. His rise to godhood and subsequent rule over a shattered world is clearly documented in the records. Kefka is a formidable mage and a cunning one besides. Your tactics must account for both his power and his trickery. You've been working on a solution, yes? Will it be enough? Will it be enough? Have you ever known me to do anything by halves? Or halves? It's the plural of half. Mm-hmm. 50% chance of success. Nero is a Kefka stan, as the kids say these days. I think all it stands for is super fan, but I don't know where the T comes from. Legit. Is it still on healer? Let's see. It is. Okay. 11 minutes. Oh, maybe we can go finish that stuff up that I'm gonna have to restart from the very beginning with those damn domans. I just wanted to be able to turn in worthless stuff at the Enclave for double money. Sad face. People, for some reason, even though I obviously don't edit anything, they ask me if I edit these Let's Play videos of mine. Sometimes it comes off as a, like, you realize you're not gonna have successful videos unless you edit. And then other times it comes off as, like, they're genuinely surprised that I don't, which, that's the one I don't understand, because, like, especially these days, it seems like more and more, you know, YouTubers that are working their way up, like they all get really skilled at editing, whether they're self-taught or learned it at school or whatever. It's not that I don't want to edit my videos, it's just to do it I'd have to I don't know exactly what I'd have to do. I guess I'd have to put the video files onto a thumb drive somehow, and then put them onto my computer and then put them through OBS. And that would also mean learning how to use OBS. So maybe someday, in the future, like not like the immediate future, but maybe after this LP is done and after I think the next LP I want to do is done, I'm gonna do some older games through emulation. And I think that older games that, you know, are on the computer that are through emulation would be easier to record and then edit, since they're already, you know, on the same hardware. But maybe I'm wrong. I have literally no idea. I've only opened OBS like twice and started to look through things, and it made my head hurt, so I just closed it. I've never really had a passion for learning. And by that I mean, like, if it didn't come naturally to me, then I just kind of like write it off. I'm just like, I don't need that in my life. And I know that's a horrible stance to take, but you can't help but feel that way a lot. That's how I felt about calculus too. It's kind of a bitch, because there's a lot of stuff in this world that, like, yeah, like, it could probably come natural to you. Like, I'm sure there's people out there who just have naturally, you know, like, they're talented, they have a good brain for it. But there's a lot of stuff also that's just, like, if you don't practice at all, then you know, you take longer to do it, even if your final product is really good. I'm sure he believes it's enough. You know, I don't think I've ever had a persimmon. They show up a lot in recent years in Japanese video games. I know it's supposed to be, you know, like a sweet fruit. They look kind of like giant, like strawberries with like a different, like with like a tomato or apple sort of outside. Have you ever had a persimmon, viewer? I sure as hell have not. Let me guess, she's looking for the kids, and this is the hide-and-seek match? I was pretty sure. You know what? I don't feel like doing that right now, though. I'm just gonna let the Doman stay here. No, we're just gonna see what happens. We're just gonna see what happens. Yeah, show me in. I don't want to get interrupted by my queue. Oh, that sucks. Confined to bed and grumbling without cease, but he has shown signs of recovery. He made me promise not to tell you, lest you worry unduly, which was all very well when you weren't here.
Open wide now.
Pleased to you. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself. I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
A persimmon.
Another God damn it.
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... a gross exaggeration. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps, but with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
I don't think you will be, guy.
Take off your clothes.
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
Oh, please.
My lady, I assure you this is not.
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink.
Yeah, I'm with Alpha Nod on this one.
What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man. Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But leave me be, woman! I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
I like Gosetsu. They make a convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think him a doting grandsire and her a model grandchild. Indeed, had someone told me a year ago that I would live to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I am relieved to see Gosetsu has lost none of his spirit. Wait a second, wait, oh my god. We got another passage of time here. Canonical passage of time. A year ago. A year ago. A year ago? So, has it been like a full frickin' year since the events of Doma Liberation? Since the level 67 quest? 'Cause damn. Is it still on healer? It is. Well, it is the last fight in the Sigmascape, and that puts it farther away from being unlocked by people who get into the raid and then decide they don't like it and stop doing it. If I hadn't had to stop yesterday, I probably could have gotten through. It seemed like that group with the machinist was just plowing on through. Or at the very least, the machinist was. And when more than one person queues up for the same duty, you know, it moves up a higher tier in the roulette list. Wouldn't she have had to have used a boat or have swam? Well, they answered that question right away. Let's grab the casting armor set, because I didn't get any gear for Red Mage, I don't think. Son of a gun. Clyde has too many pieces of gear. This is... Man, I wish I had Doman restoration going. I could turn in stuff and not give a hoot. Alright, well, it looks like we're gonna get thrown back into the raid. Which, that's what I wanted anyway, but you know. I think it will take the rest of this video, and which we've got like 20 minutes. And then, raise power in existence, you say? Dirt on the bottom of your boots, you say? Dirt on the bottom of that dirt? A monument of non-existence, huh? That seems, well, that got his original laugh in. It seems like what he just said was a nonsensical sort of thing. I never really got the nonsense vibe from his character in the original 6. I only ever felt like he was crazy, not comedic. Now you see, there's his normal AoE telegraph. But this one, you see how there's question marks in it? That's Nero helping us out. And we get a little text message from Nero too. His posture, there's a slight change. So whenever you get the question marks, that's you stand in the telegraph. Hey look, it's a reference to the fact that he had multiple phases. The actual ending of 6. That's a knockback. Music playing is Dancing Mad. Arrow Assault is also a knockback. I wasn't watching the statue enough. Graven image. That means he should be using the statue. Why can't I see it? Oh, there it is. It's right here. He does arrow upsurge after this. Yeah, to try to basically enforce some more movement. It actually has lasted long enough for us to get to the third statue. I'm surprised. Oh, that's a question mark, so you want to look at it rather than look away. And yeah, like in the other normal mode raid, they didn't include his actual final form in the normal mode raid. It's only in the Savage mode raid. So if you want to fight God Kefka, you gotta do Savage. And I'll probably actually try to show those off if I can get enough of my friends to agree to help me out. The issue with them is you can't exactly muscle through them as easily as you would normally be able to. That's for me. And we're back in the Deltascape, right? Or, well, Sigmascape. The interdimensional rift. Where the music that plays is called Deltascape. Talk to me, man. Looks like he's been poisoned. I had a visitor while you were attending your little ironworks reunion. Oh my god, damn it, we should have never left you alone. Not after what happened to Biggs and Wedge. The next round is yours. But you can't keep holding back. It's time to unfetter that brilliant mind of yours, to do what must be done. And I'm not just talking about what becomes of Omega. You cannot preach freedom through technology and keep yourself locked up in chains. Thy might knoweth no bounds, child of man. The Sigmascape has been terminated. Congratulations, Alpha Group. Congratulations, Clyde Wyvernhide. Consistent with previous performances, you have once more defeated a foe of vastly superior combat capabilities. I have constructed a theory to explain this phenomenon. In order to conserve life energy, you subconsciously limit your output during standard activity. I have taken this factor into account when calculating your potential, but judging by the wild fluctuation in values, it is possible your limits are exceeded by an unpredictably high degree when engaged in battle. Current data unreliable. Accuracy of further experiments may be compromised. Recalculation